I'm using objects. I love using objects and to tell a story. I love using monochromatic themes to force the viewer even more to look at the objects, to let the objects tell the story, not so much the color. So whether I'm using Barbies or bras, I have this project, ongoing project, that I'm collecting bras from people. So I have like 1,000 of them. I want to have a lot more because eventually I would like to tie them all together and put them around Central Park. It's I got inspired by a human chain of women in India that were not allowed in the temple. So they just held hands, and it was like, it was some enormous amount of miles, and it was so powerful. And then when I saw them, it's like, well, they're all wearing bras, and you can tie one bra to the next, to the next, to the next. So I started collecting bras from people. And instead of, I don't want to buy them, I want them to be worn, because then every one of those women is part of this project. And it's funny, I've already started making some pieces that I was going to exhibit this year. They're all bras and bras and bras. And they know that their bras are there, so they're into it. This is our project. And when I go to the Arctic Circle next year, the Arctic Circle artist residency, I'm probably going to take a few boxes of bras and put them up there too. So the bras.
Are you going to keep an index of all the people that gave you bras?
Yes, I have all their names.
Great, great.
I have all their names.
Yeah.
They all belong to this project. Every single one.
But if somebody looked at a piece, they wouldn't necessarily know whose bra it was?
No, but they know.
Yeah.
They know, and I know, and I have the list. Yeah.
So when you have the label for the piece, does it have the name of the people whose bras are in?
I haven't exhibited any of those yet. I was going to do that this year. And again, you have in my storage, I have boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of bras. And then because I just kept asking, bras and Barbies, bras and Barbies, give them to me, give them to me, give them to me. And so the first time in Wynwood, I used to live in a building on North Miami Avenue on the 10th floor. And it's like, I'm just gonna try this. It's like 11 o'clock at night, I start hooking up bras. I wanted to see how many I had. So I swung them over the balcony, and then now they're starting to come down. It was hilarious. I could see people starting to come out of their balconies with their phones, like, what is happening? I had so many that I was able to make a giant heart on the street from all the bras were all the way up there. So yeah, I love the idea that it's called uplifting.
You are brilliant. I love this. I love it. And you know, it reminds me obviously a little of Cristo too, you know, like the Rapt Islands. And
I'm gonna send you, I have a little video I even to launch it, because no one's done that. It's insane that no one's done anything with bras.
Yeah.
Because I was like, someone must have done this, and I don't want to copy anybody's work. Yeah. So yeah. And so I did like a thing downtown with the lady from the opera, with a few of us just holding hands and running around the bras. I'll send you some of that. So my uplifting project.